This is an annotated version of Trump's recent presser from September 26, 2024. You won't have to listen to his voice. I'll break it down for you in about 2 minutes. Absolutely no one in the press should air these ridiculous tirades. Trump spoke for 42 minutes and 30 seconds. At the very end of his rant, Trump spent 3 minutes discussing his own policy ideas. The rest of the time was dedicated to trashing Vice President Kamala Harris with a few jabs at President Biden and Nancy Pelosi. He also lied and exaggerated while weaving verbal tapestries of xenophobic hate. Trump repeatedly implied that Kamala Harris had the power to override his executive orders. She did not. Only President Biden could do that. He repeated his lies that countries are intentionally sending prisoners and mental patients into the U.S. Trump called immigration a purposeful mass invasion. All of these people coming in are horrible, direct quote. He repeated a version of his racist black jobs comment, where he implied that migrants take the jobs of black Americans. He misrepresented a Bureau of Labor Statistics correction, saying Biden had committed fraud when the agency overestimated 880,000 jobs. During the Trump administration, the same agency overestimated 500,000 jobs. He told crime stories involving undocumented immigrants. Trump said, "We had the worst inflation in the history of our country." He was not even close. Inflation was much higher in the 70s and 80s, and even higher in previous decades. He took questions from the press for 12 minutes. Trump spent 78% of his presser ripping on Kamala Harris, 7% promoting his own policies, 6% complaining about the last presidential debate, 5% criticizing Nancy Pelosi. He referred to Kamala Harris a staggering 139 times, the border 64 times, McDonald's 6, fake news 5, remain in Mexico 5, evil 3, and Eric Adams 0. Couldn't seem to remember his name. There's no reason that any media outlet should air Trump's thinly veiled attempts to promote his presidential campaign on television.